block in my life. Them no want to we strive. One day at a time, Jah give more blessing. Even in abundance, sorry, ain't got nothing. Still I call for me king. It's more blessing. Give thanks to Life Luton for represent the mindset.
Yeah, man, some said the rod of the wicked shall never prosper against the righteous, unless the righteous place his or her hands unto iniquity, then they too shall go down into a pit. And I say, boast not thyself of tomorrow, for thou knowest not what tomorrow may bring. Let the people praise thee, and not thy own mouth, a stranger, and not thy own lips. A stone is heavy, but the sand is weighty, but a fool's wrath is heavier than them both. And I say, wrath is cruel, but anger is outrageous. Who is able to stand before envy? Open rebuke is better than secret love. Faithful are the wounds of a friend, but the kisses of an enemy are deceitful. Cut and clear. Cut and clear. Cut and clear.
Blessed love, manners and respect. Do give thanks and praise for life. This is the Mindset Program. IjahStars, I'm your host, and I'm here. It's a great honor to be here with the Honorable Muta Baruka.
Yeah, man, give thanks, man. Rastafari.
Yes, sir, give thanks. First and foremost, I want to congratulate you on your lifetime
achievement. Yeah, I repent.
Yes.
Man. But we don't get it yet.
You don't get it yet?
No, the 24th.
The mindset, thought-provoking, you know. I'm your host, Honorable IjahStars, and we're there with our brand new mindset series live on the YouTube. Subscribe, IjahStars Mindset channel, YouTube. Let's go.
One them know, sir. Okay, are you the king of representing? Watch you now. IjahStars. Tell them when I come from far, but now we are superstar. Give thanks for every day. Life for the greatest. IjahStars, I do it. Recognize greatness. I just remember when them couldn't wear the latest. Man could have pick up badness, but we never breed no nights. Protect me where me granny guided. She said me young early bird. Enough work if we try and get no care if I get next. I just never say we don't get no help from nobody but. Me face me struggle, them a me carry me load. I just family never wealthy, we know have it. Outside kitchen with a bun, never have no stove. All when man are sick, so me daddy gone, still have to carry on. Brother, my sister, them alone. Righteousness, that's what we learn. Yo, IjahStars, watch you know. But when one see we homeless, IjahStars, me know yes. Jealousy not them eyes, them now fi say a word. Ijah work, them a lurk a criticize. With them energy we wise. Think Ijah alone never know say Jaja dead by we side. Never take we serious till we grab the mic. We them no like IjahStars, not just a shed in a night. Now say we no get no help from nobody but me face me struggle, them a me carry me load. Ijah family never wealthy, we never have it. Outside kitchen with a bun, Ijah never have no stove. All when man are sick, so me daddy gone. IjahStars man still a carry on. Yo, righteousness that's how we learn. No bad mind me for me hand. I will say yo IjahStars. Tell them man a superstar. Man I come from far. Don't breathe the rims up on the car. I will tell them say yo righteousness. IjahStars. On the fight with them fight make we go hard. I say we don't get no help from nobody but IjahStars, IjahStars. Tell them man I come from far. IjahStars, IjahStars.
Blessed love, pleasant good morning. Yes, warm welcome. Another mindset program. Yes, and I want to say manners and respect to the item who are tuning right now. I want to greet the item in the divine name of His Imperial Majesty, Emperor Haile Selassie I the First, Holy Emmanuel I King Selassie I Jah, Rastafari. Warm welcome. That was beautiful and divine name. Another day and we're above ground. You know what I mean? Sometime, we just have to appear like this. You know what I mean? What time it is now? It's 6 minutes to the hour of 2 o'clock here in the UK. I don't know, say, the thing is an international platform, no matter where they are, you know what I mean? So, we give thanks. We have a few things that we want to touch upon. We want to bring to the item attention. Zine. Yeah, some things where we see a go on. Probably it, some of them not really I get as much publicity as would think. You see me? But nonetheless we're there and we are just highlight some of them. But before we do so, we want to large up the sponsors of the program. Black Star International Media over there in Houston, Texas, Honors and Manners. Also Yard Slang Clothing. Zine. Yeah, you can check them out also online. More love and strength to the item. Harry Joseph, Ital Juice. Now the official sponsor there, them can check them out. Also online on all of the social platform. Alright. Yes, I. And we'll just drop a few things before we get into what we are getting to. Alright, so let's drop this.
The Pan-African Congress Movement proudly presents Africa Liberation Day 2021, taking place on the 30th and the 31st of May. This event will be broadcast live on YouTube, PACM TV, Facebook Live, and other streaming platforms. The theme, Pan-Africanism, building for the 22nd century. The key focus areas will be the history of the PACM, the COVID-19 pandemic, and the associated wider threats to humanity, youth leadership, economics, African spirituality, and reparations. There'll be various speakers, panel discussions, entertainment, edutainment, plus a fitting tribute.
Yes, my people. So, alright, up and coming events there, them can look out for next Sunday. Zine online. Alright. I'll go on so. Alright, so Jamaica Poetry Festival, yeah, them can look out for that. Coming up in August, the 8th of August. Yeah. Live in Jamaica. You see me I say. Will be a virtual event. So the them can also look out for that Zine. Yes, yeah man. So alright, what we there now? Whole pa things, kinda like a recap over what we see pass the last 6-7 days that pass. You see me, we just go touch upon some of them right now, cause I know some of the time people don't really get the time for check certain news, or even if them not really get to see everything, or browse everything. So yeah, we just have to bring some awareness to the manners and respect. Yeah man, Rastafari, pause and blessings in. Yeah man, warm welcome. So yeah, in a Jamaica, we see a youth, we see two youth, Zine, 16-year-old youth and a 6-year-old youth, Zine, and a 16-year-old shoot his cousin. 16-year-old shoot a 6-year-old. Both of them are blood cousins. Seeing this happening This happened in Westmoreland, Jamaica, couple of days ago. But that is a how can I look on that? You know, it is a serious thing. You know, I mean, 6-year-old and a 16-year-old shoot him, and them a cousin, you know, and you know what I mean. And these are youths, little youth them here. Now, whether you they get that firearm the fam now for let off pan him little cousin. Zin? That is one thing, you know. Where him cousin could have do him so that him go for a gun and shoot him little cousin. 6-year-old, 16-year-old, 10-year difference. This happening in Jamaica. See? Now, the parents of them youth there. The parents of them youth there now. What them could not teach them youth there? What, you know what I mean? What them could not teach them youth there? 16-year-old. I agree that, you know, 16-year-old a big boy still. You see me? And as we know, most of some of the crimes them where I take place now are by them age group there. At them age group of youth there are going with a lot of crime. See? 16, you know, from 14, 16 going up. Them age group there. Now, where the parents, you know, where the parents them, because that are two cousins, Zane, that probably a brother and a sister youth them, you know. Pardon me. Either two brother or two sister picnic. How serious can that be? That you get up on your ear say, boy, your brother son shoot your son, or your sister son shoot your, you know what I mean? It does sound away. And this is the world where we are living in today, where a 16-year-old can shoot him 6-year-old cousin just like that. And at the end, him give up himself to the police them, which what else you are gonna do in a situation like that? You know, it's either you're gonna go on the run and become a fugitive and, you know, become wanted. And what kind of life that? What kind of life that are gonna be at 16? You know what I mean? What kind of life now you're going to have in a prison at 16? Because, what? Them are going to say, boy, you're big enough youth, you can go a big man prison. Zane, for you to shoot your little cousin at 6-year-old. Then, some serious discipline need, so you can't. Them say you have to bend the tree while it's young, and you know he's a big boy at 16. You know what I mean? You're going to really have to, you know, get some bend into that tree, because that tree not going to be no easy for tree for bending. But it probably can. You see me? It probably can, because 16. You does you know what I mean? You does go in it. You does go in a next phase of life at 16-year-old. Zane, you does go in a next phase of life. You don't even reach 18, 21. You know what I mean? 25. You don't even reach this. and for reach a prison at 16. No. That the future they blighted. You know what I mean? Not saying, boy, them couldn't go to prison and come back out and turn around them life. Not saying that. But that future become blighted immediately there, sir. You know what I mean? Because you're going to waste some of your youths behind bars, and then when you probably get released from behind bars, you know, you're going to have to be skilled now. You're going to have to be extra skilled for really turn round or turn the table there. If you say, boy, probably it was a mistake that you made. And it, you know what I mean, that should have never happened. A cousin will shoot him cousin. And, you know what I mean, we hear all past stories over the last 3 months from Jamaica. Father shoot him son. You understand? We hear another one in a St. Catherine a day where a son stab up him disabled father to death. You know, so what kind of thing the earth real? Because I not only Jamaica, I just, you know, these things that happen in Jamaica, but things that happen elsewhere. So nobody feel like say boy I pick pan Jamaica, but you know Jamaica where we born said way, and you know anything where I take place we have to, you know what I mean, we have to talk about it too and show the people them said we who come from Jamaica too. So these are the type of things that is happening in your community, or you know what I mean? And of course the outside people them want to know where I go and said we. You see it, so it's serious. It's serious. You know what I mean? I don't know what kind of music them youth they could listen. I don't know what kind of music. You see me? Or what kind of show, movie them I watch. You know? Cause you know, 16. Well, and ask, large up yourself, you know, you say morality is missing on the planet. It's a reality. It's a reality that, you know, the people them have no moral standard. And I not say, boy, everyone still, but, you know, it come away that, you know, we even have to say it like that. The moral standard is missing. You see me? I say people now have no love for them one another. You see me? The youths them, especially where you think, say, boy, the youths them would have loved them one another. And, you know what I mean? The youths them not love them one another. Because then again, you see the big people them now have no respect for themselves and them now have no love for themselves. So you find out, say, the youth society does shape itself in other way there with the next generation that is coming up, where them not have no moral standard. Them not have no respect. You know what I mean? Them no care. Life means nothing. You see it? Yeah, life means nothing, so where the world I come to. Another thing where we see take place is in this in America now, where a 6-year-old youth lose his life because his mother show a next motorist the middle finger. A 6-year-old youth lose his life because his mother show a next motorist must be a bad driver. Zine, I think this is in California. Bad driver, and she show her middle finger in her rear view mirror, and the passenger in the car where bad driver fire some shot. Zine, and her son, the shot pick up the bullets them are. 6-year-old youth. And just because they show a middle finger, this are what the world I got through. Just because she show her middle finger, she lose her son. She could have lose her life also. Zine over just a driving incident. Just a driving incident. And this we you know what I mean, we hear more than one of these driving incident, or what them would call it road rage. Road rage, because that is some type of rage there, man. That, you know, somebody show you the middle finger and your boss a shot in the car, just to show you the middle finger. Rasta. Somebody just show you the middle finger. Them not even say A and B to you. Them just put the middle finger up in a them rear view mirror. And because of that, you fire a shot and kill her son. That are the world we are living in. This is in California, America. So, where the love there? Where the standard of morality? Where is it? The people them no love themselves, man. The people them no love themselves. People them no love themselves. Because what is in our middle finger? What is in our middle? So if I push up one no, seriously. What is in our middle finger that, you know, we know the gesture when you put up your middle finger, what you know, the gesture that you're making. You understand? We understand that. But if you drive and you bad drive somebody and you know say you bad drive them, Zane, and them pissed after you bad driving them, and their reaction is to put up their middle finger, and you fire your gun at them for that. No, that is savagery, man. That is savage, because you're actually in the wrong for bad driving the individual, and then the individual shouldn't, you know, have no reaction. Them should have just keep calm and drive, go about them business. Probably, who knows? He probably, even if she did probably look in our rear view mirror at them would have probably bust a shot. She probably never have a react in her putting up her middle finger for them for bust a shot. Them did have a bust a shot anyhow. Because you have them type of sick people out there. You have those sick people, especially in America. Especially in America. When it comes to the gun thing, yeah, man, you have some sick judgment ball people in America, virgin. The gun thing, the people, I don't know, is like, is some form of sickness when the people them have a gun. When people have a gun in America, that's why probably so much people die from gunshot in America, you know, because you have some time, you know. And watch before the year done. Watch before the year done. You go hear say some guy go in a place, shoot it up, kill multiple people, and the police just, you know, just bring him in just like that without a scratch or a arm. Watch. Before the year done. Before the year done. You know, most guys, because them thing there are something will happen in America regular. Every year. Every year you hear about them someday. And just what you hear so a man shoot up some old Asian people and thing, man. And that's what they hear that about probably about 3 months ago. See? And more left to come. I want to prophesy not destruction, but it's just how we see the place around right now. You can expect anything at any moment, any given time. Because what? The people them not have no respect and manners for life. You see me? Enough of them people, you know, them a go through certain mental issues, you know. And because them a go through a mental thing, them life mean absolutely zero to them. So that means every other life means zero to them, you know. Because for them own life mean nothing. So just imagine feel life where you love and cherish. And you come across somebody now where him not have no Rasta. And a whole for them in America. All for them in America. They behind some big machine gun. See? Yeah, when them sit down and watch them video game, and when them get tired of the video game now, it's like, me no know, something must jump in at them brain, cause enough of them video game, they are some cyber, where them put on some thing over them face, and, you know, them feel like them they in at the thing. So, them want to do these things for real. Them want to do them for real. In real life, real motion. Look on the Virgin where they shoot up the mosque. Zane, in I think must say I think I must say Australia and New Zealand, one of them place there. Zane. And the Virgin shoot up the Judgment Ball mosque and what? Him did I do that live on camera, live on Judgment Ball Facebook. Live. Seeing? Live. That is how sick some of these people are, brethren. Sick. That him would do something like that live. Rasta. Nah, man, that is terrible, man. Terrible. We don't know, but some of the people in the earth are terrible. Yeah, some of the people in the earth terrible because how them deal with life. It's like enough of them people them say, God not exists. There is no God. Zin. So therefore them not have no moral standard. Them not have no moral standard, man. Them not have no moral standard. It look away. It look away. And it want to sound like a be bad news or you know what I mean, me there for bring, but believe you me, it's just some of the things them what we see take place and you know them terrible, them horrific. Saying and you know the people them have to start living a love, man, because you know love are the order of the day. Now hear this. A man set a woman on fire, you know. This is in Jamaica again too. A man set a woman for him woman. A man set for him woman on fire. And the place where the woman is living at. Jano. Me hear say the man throw must say petrol or something like that and light the woman in a man. No. Them thing there, me no know. I don't know what could I get in a man. What really could I get in a man that the woman where him claim say him love, that him going throw petrol upon her virgin and then light her matches and catch her a fire because you feel say boy, or I don't know, you feel say the woman a cheat upon you and because you so jealous in yourself that you can't say to yourself, say, yo, you know what? That woman here go mad me, you know, you better me just left her and go on, you know. So before you do something, before you do that, you catch your woman a fire, virgin. No, man, when them catch you, them should have just, you know, Moses law, straight away, eye for your eye and a tooth for your tooth. No, because oh, you go catch somebody child on fire. You go somebody you that you know. Because you feel say you not own no woman, virgin. No woman no own no man. Unless you are them parents. And all when you are them parents, you still really don't own that youth. See, you just a guardian over that youth when you a parent, but you's not either any of that. You's not a parent, you's not a guardian. You's just someone who you and that individual is in a intimate personal relationship. You don't own them. Them can say at any moment them ready to up out of the relationship and that is it. What can you do? You have to just eat that. You see me I say? You nah go say, boy, Jano, baby, you can't left me, you know, and Ray, and yeah. And if you left me, I go, no, man. No, man, there's too much people in the planet, too much people in the earth that you could have go find an next woman, man, and be happy again, said way. Then, now, police catch you and you're gone to jail because you burn up the woman where you say you love. No, you couldn't. What kind of love in that? You could have never loved that woman there. You could have never loved that woman there. See? You catch a woman on fire. No, some of them, man, I don't know. If them are some genetically modified, you know, clone species where them not born from woman. Because you know look like them man are born from woman, virgin. Them man are born from something else. Because them man come from woman and the way them deal with the woman, them not love for the woman them. No, because if you love your mother, as somebody mother that you know, as some mother child that you know, man, and you do that to them, why dread? No, sir. It really dread. You know what I mean? It really dread. So let's see, I know. It really dread because seriously, it a man catch a woman on fire, Man catch a woman on fire. Fame one woman him catch on fire. And it don't really matter, you know what I mean? If a somebody else woman, you know what I mean? Nobody should not catch nobody on fire. Me not care. You see me? I could just go for a little ad break and
get the oats, get the nothing made. Blame it up, turn it to your head. Fresh Fresh, exotic, real, natural, healthy. Heal thyself. Harry Joseph Healing Stream Juice Bar. Now open to the public. 415 Witten Road, Aston, Birmingham. B66SP. Exotic juice is made in front of your eyes. Our opening hours are 10 a.m. till 9 p.m. Monday to Saturdays. And on Sundays, 3 p.m. till 7:30. Fresh. Call away on 074 5699 7554 or 0121 291 8907. Harry Joseph Healing Stream Juice Bar.
I know everything can go in a me teacup. Me live like a king, like niggas negos. Stop a Harry Joseph and go get a magnum and a beetroot and a carrot. Me.
This program is brought to you by Harry Joseph Healing Stream Juice Bar, 415 Witten Road, Birmingham, Aston, B6 6SP.
Yes, yeah man, large up Harry Joseph Juice Bar. Zin. Yes, Rasta. You know what I notice? I notice some of these countries who them call so-called third world countries. See? When I come at them, you know, and them for highlight and show the people them say, yo, you know that we see some things that might be not going to be to our liking. Zine, and we want to know, so we just be aware. Some of these countries they don't do that. Some of these countries is like them say the people them are gonna go in a fire, and instead of them warn the people them say, yo, you know, say some fire they over this one. We don't want to know what go over that side there. You know? You see, just like how when the volcano erupt in a St. Vincent the other day, and them have to evacuate out some of the people. And them do that quick. Now, them could have see certain the people them are gonna be in harm's way, so them do the best them could within the short space of time before, you know what I mean, things get even more severe. Now, some of the people like even the media, the people who the in the media, I mean, I know it's like it's a ring where them are gonna popularize certain things where totally irrelevant. Zine to go on now, and some things where the people them for really know about, them just us shove it under the carpet, and you know what I mean, them not really putting a highlight on it. Now we hear say we see in the news say boy 2 million doses of the what them call it, the PAZER zine will be issuing to middle and low income countries over the next 18 months. See? And me sure no said that was something that has stopped, probably now start again. See? And where these things are going? These things are going to so-called third world countries. What them call it? Middle and low income countries. So what that mean? A third world country them I talk about. See? And apparently some of these things are not even certified on certain levels, you know what I mean? And where it a go? Them say, yo, them sorry how comes Africa and them place then have enough of these things. Them say them sorry, oh Africa don't have enough of these things. And the rest are middle and low income countries. See? Now, the guys them who in these countries, as me say, me don't know, them probably a make a income off of these things. So you find out say them nah need to go business if the people them not react certain way to these things. It not react the way where them probably anticipate, or you know, the way where them think say boy this thing supposed to work. And results zine and stats from around the world I show say enough of these things not working according to how them say it would have work. See, enough of the things them is not working to how them say it would work. Now why is that? Because enough of the things them is something that them rush. Them rush them. So through them rush these things now, and people have lack of confidence based on past experience, Zine, and also what stats are, you know, the present stats are saying. Yeah, the people them now have no confidence. Zine, not for the people them now have no confidence in these things. And you can't blame the people. But at the same time, why would you want to send something that is no good in your country, and you want to send it to other so-called other so-called third world country, and they are no good in your first world country? Now, why so-called third world leaders accept these type of things? Why? Why third world leaders do them something to them people all the while? Them to not have no love for them. Yo, me I tell you, the world is just a messed up place today. No matter how you want to look on it. See, the world is just a messed up place with some messed up people. See, with some messed up people, because you know we have to speak in a way where the police them not pull down where we are do yes, because you know no one can, you know, gravitate between the line, and you know, yeah. Because them boy them ready for pull down anything you put out there in a way. I go bring some awareness to the people them. You see me, I say them not want that, them not want the people them to be aware of anything, you know, them not want the people them to know. Say yo, these evil, there is not, you know, some evil are going in the earth. You see me? Because now everybody get accustomed now, you know. 2 years in, and everybody kind of get accustomed to the new regular, the new normal, or what they want to call it. Everybody get accustomed to it, and now after 2 years, the programming what them been programming the people them for accept. Say yeah, this is how. But at present now we see them say them are free up certain and open up certain places, because you know what I mean, when them talk about herd immunity, where majority of the population has, you know, gone through the program. See? So them reach upon a level and a standard and know what them could have fly the gate again, but with certain clause within flying the gate. Within certain clause there that, you know what I mean? Because right now, one can't fly without, you call it proper reason of flying. But them say from last week, them open up the gate and now so people can fly go certain way and people can. Me hear a MP say, boy, it is dangerous to fly. It is dangerous to travel right now. No traveling should not go on outside of the UK. Him say it's dangerous to travel. You hear that? Yeah, the Virgin said it's dangerous to travel, Virgin. So, you must know. You must know. Dangerous for travel. Zin? Dangerous to go up on a plane, you know. Because they must say so much strain. You know, so much strain. You know, one of the weirdest things still, you know. One of the weirdest things is how comes we still see the mosquito them and the little fly them board the place said way and them are ningy said way and I go about their business. How comes them not drop out? You know what I mean? And them smaller than the human beings. And them still about said way. The fly them. Mosquito them still about. Right through this pandemic or what them want to call it. And them said this thing airborne, you know. But at the same time, we still see them mosquito here. The mosquito them is still a problem. The fly them is still ningy. You know, gingy fly them still, you know. Them still about and they say, but wait. Oh, them little something I get through this thing here. So if them can so little and we not see no reduction in the fly them, in the mosquito them, how is it that the human being them who, me don't know, pardon me, me don't know, the human being them supposed to be more, would have more resistance than Zane? The human beings them would have more resistance because for them system is a bigger system and probably could have withstand this whatever it is them say the earth a go through, you know, this new purge. You see me? But the mosquito them still a go through. Mosquito them still a go through. I said that, yo, them a go through, them not care who. Them still a go through. You see me? It's just weird. It's weird, but the boy them say them a give 2 million dose to middle and low income countries. So you know where I go on. You know exactly where I go on, and you know the agenda. You know the agenda there. So people have no fear, you know. The man say for atomic energy. Cause none of them can stop the time. All of them are going with. Yeah, none of them can stop the time. Zane, man say, have no fear for atomic energy. Cause none of them can stop the time. Yeah, it's a serious thing. Serious thing. And we say China, not even China, neighboring China, North Korea. North Korea said them have the biggest the biggest, see? Yeah, biggest and newest weapon in the world, you know. Yeah, North Korea has made rapid progress in its weapon program, which it claims is necessary to defend itself against a possible U.S. invasion. Pyongyang started 2021 off with a bang, unveiling what state media has described as the world's most powerful weapon. The new submarine launched ballistic missile was launched at a parade overseen by leader Kim Jong-un just days before the inauguration of U.S. President Joe Biden. The weapon actually repeating, the weapon actually capability remain unnuclear, as it is not known to have been tested. Mr. Kim have also pledged to expand North Korea nuclear arsenal and military potential, outlining a list of desired weapons. Here's what we know about the North Korea missile and nuclear program and its military forces. Throughout 2017, North Korea tested several missiles, demonstrating the rapid advance of its military technology. The Honsung 12 was thought to be able to reach as far as 4,500 kilometers, 2,800 miles, putting the U.S. military base and the Pacific island of Guam well within striking distance. Later, the Ocean 14 demonstrated even greater potential, with some studies suggesting it could travel as far as 10,000 kilometers if fired on a maximum trajectory. This would have given Pyongyang its first truly intercontinental ballistic missile capable of reaching the New York. Wow. Capable of reaching New York, you know. Eventually, the Honsung 15 was tested, peaking at an estimated altitude of 4,500 kilometers, 10 times higher than the International Space Station. If fired on more conventional, flatter trajectory, the missile could have a maximum range of some 13,000 kilometers, putting all of the continental U.S. in range. In October 2020, North Korea unveiled its new ballistic missile, Rasta. It has not yet been named or tested like the Ocean 15. It is a two-stage liquid fuel missile, but with a greater length and diameter it could possibly allow for multiple warheads. The Corsal weapon is is believed to be able to deliver a nuclear warhead to anywhere in the US, and its size had surprised even the seasonal analysts when it was put on show last year. Just months later, in January 21, North Korea unveiled a new type of submarine launched ballistic missile at a military showcase, which it declared to be the world's most powerful weapon. Wow. The unveiling of the new missile appeared to be a message to the Biden administration and the not growing military powers, say experts. Then in March, it carried out a launch of what it called a new type tactical guide projectile. North Korea said the new missile was able to carry a payload of 2.5 tons, which would make it capable of carrying a nuclear warhead. The weapon has not been formally identified, but analysts at the James Martin Center for Non-Proliferation Studies told Reuters that it appeared to be an improved variant of previously tested missile, the KN-23. There they must show some serious missile. Mr. Kim had earlier declared that the US was its biggest enemy, as he outlined a list of desired weapons including long-range ballistic missile capable to launch from land or sea and super large warhead. North Korea has managed to significantly advance its arsenal despite being subject to strict economic sanctions. See? Yeah. Thing now look pretty at all. On the 3rd of September 2017, North Korea conducted by far its largest nuclear test date at its Pangai Rare Test Site. Estimated of the device explosive power or yield range from 100 to 370 kiloton. A yield of 1,000 kiloton would make the test 6 times more powerful than the bomb dropped on Hiroshima in 1945. Rastafari. Potent from the nuclear explosion were an atomic detonation is boosted by the secondary fusion process to produce a far bigger blast. Yo. American military intelligence believe that the North Korea has successfully manufactured a nuclear warhead to fit inside a missile. In April 2018, North Korea announced it would suspend further nuclear tests because its capability have been verified. Blow up some of the tunnels in the presence of foreign journalists, but with no international experts. North Korea has one of the largest standing armies in the world with more than 1 million soldiers and estimated reserve of some 5 million. Much of its much of its equipment are old and obsolete, but its conventional forces could still inflict massive damage on South Korea in the event of a war. North Korea also has around 2,200 special forces troops which could be expected in infiltrating the South in the event of any conflict. They could potentially exploit a semi-secret network of 20 to 25 large tunnels which span the demoralizing zone, the border area emerging behind South Korea and America forward lines. A further threat comes from the thousands of North Korean artillery, piece and rocket launcher deployed along the border. Their firepower could devastate South Korea, including the capital, Seoul, which at a distance of less than 60 kilometers is well within range. Chemical weapon could also be used in chemical weapon could also be used in 2012. The South Korean government assisted that the North Korean could have between 2,500 and 5,000 tons of chemical weapon, potentially one of the largest stockpile on earth. Wow. What them people are think about? The United States has had a military presence on the Korean Peninsula since the Korean War. Today, South Korea has the third highest deployment of U.S. troops anywhere in the world, with around 28,500 troops stationed across the country. And the medium range, which would be used shoot down North Korean short and medium range missile in the event of a war. In the wider region, Japan has more US forces than any other nation, with some of 50,000 deployed, and the majority being naval personnel. It also has an aircraft carrier based in Japan. There are also significant U.S. force on the U.S. Pacific island of Guam, which is sometimes described as a permanent aircraft carrier. North Korea has previously threatened to fire missiles at the water around Guam. Rastafari, yeah, and that's the article seal up. You know, the article taken from BBC. Yeah. So, war and rumors of war. You see me I say? Because it have to be war why these people are building these things, because them are planned for war. You understand? So, take war out of the mind, my people. Zane, take war out of the mind. The whole earth is for I and I, all who inhabit it right now. You see me, I say everybody have them place where them reside. Just live in love, Zane, and peace and harmony. Alright? Live in love and peace and harmony. The animal, them they out there and them now war with them one another, you know. So how comes man and woman can live in love and harmony and peace? Mindset, honors and manners, you know, this is all me really have time for. Zine, I want to thank everyone who tune in today. Zine on the platform, and who else I go watch it afterwards. You know, we want to say more love, more strength. They are them continue to take care of themselves in whatever they are them do out there. You see me I say? Yes, I manners and respect, peace and love, still I say powers and blessing. And if it's the first time they are them a tune in, they are them could hit the subscription bell, so whenever time we're here again, they are them get notified. Alright, so more love, more strength. Holy Emmanuel I, Selassie I, Jah, Rastafari, cut and clear, jinx and snare, pollution in the atmosphere. In the atmosphere. See? Yeah, manners and respect.
The Pan-African Congress Movement proudly presents Africa Liberation.